Hello all, and welcome to Douglas Anderson's School of the Arts production of A Chorus Line. At this time, we ask that you silence all cell phones and remind you that recording and taking photographs during this production is strictly prohibited. There will be one 20-minute intermission during which we ask the audience to clear the house completely per COVID performance protocol. At intermission, you will see cast members with red collection buckets to support our friends and fellow thespians at Mandarin High School who recently lost the use of their lighting system. Please consider donating so we can help them get back on stage where they belong. Finally, this performance will be conducted by Curtis Powell. Now please. Now please, sit back, relax, and enjoy A Chorus Line. Again, step, kick, kick, leap, kick, touch. 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 Right, that connects with turn and out in jump, step, step, kick, kick, leap, kick, touch. Got it? Going on and turn, turn, touchdown, back step. 5, 6, 7, 8, a turn, turn, touchdown, back step. 5, 6, 7, 8, a turn, turn, touchdown, back step, pivot step, walk, walk, walk. The last part is pivot step, walk, walk, walk. Reviewing from the last turn. 5, 6, 7, 8, turn, turn, touchdown, back step, pivot step, walk, 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 right. Let's do the whole combination facing away from the mirror, from the top. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, boys and girls together. Mark, don't kill yourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm gonna put you into your groups now. When I call your number, I'll tell you where you're gonna be in the formation.
Oh God, I don't remember my number.
Right, when you get to a number without a person, it's you. Okay, first group, girls, number 2, downstage, number 9, upstage, number 10, downstage, number 23, upstage. Number 23, Judy Turner?
23.
Okay, girls, stage left. Second group, girls, number 37, downstage, number 60, upstage,
God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. How many people does he need? How many people does he need? God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. How many boys, how many girls? Look at all the people. At all the people. How many people does he need? How many boys, how many girls? How many people does he?
I really need this job. Please God, I need this job. I've got to get this job.
Okay, boys, stage left. Rally combination, first group, girls, second group, follow. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, now you're dancing with your tongue again. Next group. And you, any ballet?
No.
Don't dance. Don't dance. Next group. And okay, boys. And hold on, stop. You, how many years of ballet?
1.
And the Broadway shows?
No.
The arms are second, down, fourth. I want to see it. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next group. And boy in the headband, keep your head up. Headband, head up. Next group. And up, up, up.
I really blew it. I really blew it. How could I do a thing like that? I'll never make it. I'll never make it. He doesn't like the way I look. He doesn't like the way I dance. He doesn't like the way I.
Girl in brown, much better. Still too much tension. Face, neck, shoulders, relax. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Up. Hold it, hold it.
I think I know the steps, but can you have someone do it in the front, please?
Lori. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Next group. A 5, 6, 7, 8. James out. James out. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Stop, 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 stop. Sheila, do me a favor. You dance upstage, you downstage. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Sheila, do you know the combination?
I knew it when I was in front.
Okay, boys. 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it, hold it. The step is down step, pivot step, not pivot step, pivot step. Are you chewing gum? Get rid of it. Do. Step, step, up, cross, turn from there. Got it? A 5, 6, 7, 8. Next group. A 5, 6, 7, 8. Whoa! That's really nice. Just tone it down a bit. Try to stay in formation. Boy in the headband! Keep your head up. 5, 6, 7, 8. Next group. 5, 6, 7, 8.
I really need this job. Please God, I need this job. I've got to get this job.
You, any Broadway shows?
No.
Any Broadway shows?
Touring company.
Okay. I'm gonna start eliminating. When I call your number, please form a line. Girls first. number 2, number 9, number 10, number 23, Judy Turner, number 37, 149, 152, 179, Cassie. Other girls, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sorry. Boys, number 17, number 5, number 44, number 45, 63, 67, 81, and 84. Other boys, thank you. Lori.
God, I think I've got it. I think I've got it. I knew he liked me all the time. Still, it isn't over. It isn't over. I can't imagine what he was. God, I hope I get it. I hope I get it. I've come so far, but even so, it could be as it could be. Know how many people does he? I really need to stop. Please, God, I need to stop. I've got to get this job.
Who am I anyway? Am I my resume? That is a picture of a person I don't know. What does he want from me? What should I try to do? So many faces all around, and here we go. I need this job. Oh God, I need this show.
Today, I want you to tell me your stage name, real name, if it's different, and I also want you to tell me where you were born and how old you are.
Terrific. Excuse me, sir, do we have to? I mean, it's not really polite to ask a lady her age.
Being polite doesn't interest me. Your age does. And I want to know your age. We'll start at the end. Stage right. To the 8. Start with your name and step forward.
My real name is Doug Kerr, Kansas City, Kansas.
Next.
Maggie Winslow.
Louder!
Maggie Winslow, also known as Margaret, Margie, Peggy, all of the above, whatever, it's real. And I was born on August 17th at 10:47 on a Thursday evening in San Mateo, California, and I'm 25.
I'm Mike Costa, used to be Costa Filoni. I was born in Trenton, New Jersey on the 4th of July, and I'm 24.
Hi, I'm Connie McKenzie. Well, the whole name is Connie Edna Mae Sue McKenzie, but please don't tell anybody that. I was born in Greensville, North Carolina on Groundhog Day, and I'm 21.
My real name is Sydney Kenneth Bekenstein. My Jewish name is Rochme Lebenyukov Maya. And my professional name is Gregory Gardner. There inside, and I do not deny it, and I'm 32.
Cassie, Zach, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, I mean, privately.
Not right now, Cassie. I'm running about an hour behind.
Yeah, I know,
Next.
but
I'm Sheila Bryant. Really Sarah Rosemary Bryant, which I really hate. I was born in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and I'm gonna be 30 real soon, and I'm real glad.
I'm Robert Charles Joseph Henry Mills III. That's my real name, too. I come from upstate New York, near Buffalo. I can't remember the name of the town. I blocked it out. I was born 25 years ago.
Hi, my name is BB Benzenheimer, and I know I gotta change it. I'm 22. I come from Boston, and here I am. My name is Judy Turner. My real name is Lana Turner. No, it's always been Judy Turner, and I'm 26 years old. Oh, I was born in El Paso. El Paso, Texas.
Good, next. My name is Richie Walters. I'm 27. I was born on a full moon in Herculaneum, Missouri, and I'm black.
Hi, my name is Alan DeLuca. I'm 30 and I come from the Bronx.
I'm Christine Urick. Oh, Christine Evelyn Urick, and I'll be 23 September 1st.
Nope, tell them where you're from.
Oh, and I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, and my married name is DeLuca.
Oh,
Stop.
I didn't know. Al, congratulations.
Thank you.
Next.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, I'm Valerie Clark. But my parents think I'm Margaret Mary Houlihan. Couldn't you just die? Anyway, I'm from a little town in the middle of nowhere called Arlington, Vermont. Bye-bye.
How old are you?
Oh, 25.
Mark Anthony? Really, Mark Philip Lawrence Taboli, Tempe, Arizona. I'm 20. Oh, and if I get in this show, I'll work real hard.
Don't let it bug you, honey.
Paul San Marco, that's my stage name. My real name is Efrain Ramirez. I was born in Spanish Harlem, and I'm 27.
Hi, my name is Deanna Morales, and I didn't change it because I figured ethnic was in. 27, you got that? And I was born on a Hollywood bed in the Bronx.
Go on, Deanna.
Go on what? Oh, you want to know the color of my eyes, how tall I am, or how many shows I've been in? I just gave you my picture and resume. Everything you want to know is on there.
I know. Now, tell me what's not on there.
Tell you what?
Talk about yourself.
Talk about what?
Tell me about the Bronx.
Let's tell about the Bronx. It's uptown to the right.
What did you do there?
In the Bronx, mostly waiting to get out.
Why did you start dancing?
Oh, who knows? I was Puerto Rican. I've always had rhythm. I always jumped around and danced. Do you want to know if I can act? Give me a scene to read. I'll act, I'll perform, but I just can't sit here and talk, please. I'm too nervous.
Then relax.
Listen, I don't mind talking. I just can't be the first. Please.
You want this job, don't you?
Sure, I want the job.
Okay. Deanna, back in line. Before we do any more dancing, and we will be dancing some more, let me explain something. I'm looking for a strong dancing chorus. I'm looking for people that look terrific together and that can act as a group. But I have some small parts that need to be played by the dancers I hire. Now, I have your pictures and resumes. I know what shows you've been in, but that's not gonna help me. And I don't just want to give you a few lines to read. I think it would be better if I got to know something about you guys, about your personalities. So, I'm just gonna ask you a few questions. I want to hear you talk. Treat it like an interview. I don't want any of you to think you have to perform. So, everyone, just relax as much as you can. Sheila,
How many people do you want?
4 and 4.
44?
No, 4 and 4.
4 boys, 4 girls.
Need any women?
Okay, Mike, we'll start with you.
Me? Don't you want to start at the end?
No, I'll start with you. And relax.
I could if you started at the end.
No.
What do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
I'd like to tell you to start at the end. I can't think of a thing.
Yes, you can. Why'd you start dancing?
Oh, because my sister did. I come from this big Italian family. My grandmother's always hanging out the window, leaning on a little pillow, because that's what Italian grandmothers do, hang out windows. I was the last of 12. I was an accident. That's what my sister told me. Oh, that was his sister, Rosalie. She's the one who started taking dance lessons. My mother would take her every Saturday. She used to take me along. I liked going.
How old were you?
4. I'd sit there all perky and... I'm watching Cisco pitter-pat. Said I could do that. I could do that. Knew every step right off the bat. Said I can do that. I can do that. One morning, sis won't go to dance class. I grabbed her shoes and tights and all, but my foot's too small, so I stuffed her shoes with extra socks. Run 7 blocks in nothing flat. Well, I can do that. I can do that. Class and had it made, and so I stayed the rest of my life, all thanks to sis, now married and fat, said I could do this. That I could do! I could do that. And then everybody started calling me Twinkle Toes.
Did that bother you?
Nah, I figured let them say what they want.
I don't buy that, Mike.
Well, sure it bothered me. I didn't want anyone to call me Twinkle Toes just because I was doing a couple of dance lessons.
Okay, Mike, back in line. Let's see. Bobby, you're on.
Well, actually, I don't know how I turned out as heavenly as I did. See, when I was 5 years old, I was playing jacks, and the car fell down on my head.
Bobby, are you gonna do a routine?
No. Moving right along. Moving along. I mean, let's see. Do you want to know about all the wonderful and exciting things that have happened to me in my life, or do you want the truth?
I'll take the truth.
Well, to begin with, I come from this quasi-middle upper or upper-middle family class type home. I mean, I could never really figure out which, but it was real boring. I mean, we had money, but no taste. You know the type of house, AstroTurf on the patio. Anyway, my mother had a lot of card parties. Well, she was one of the foremost bridge cheaters in America. My father worked for this big corporation. They used to send him out into the field a lot to drink. I mean, better that than to find him lying on his office floor. But that was okay. See, I was the strange one.
How strange?
Real strange. I used to love to hold garage recitals, bizarre recitals. This one time I was doing Frankenstein as a musicale, and I spray painted this kid silver all over. I mean, they had to rush him to the hospital because he had that thing where your pores can't breathe. He lived, luckily, since I didn't spray paint the soles of his feet. And what if I'm next? What if I'm next? What am I gonna do? I haven't got a clue. I've gotta think of something. What does he want? What does he want? Stories from the past. I gotta find one fast. older, I kept getting stranger and stranger. I mean, I used to love to go down to this busy intersection near my house at rush hour and direct traffic. Oh, I just wanted to see if anybody noticed me. That's when I started breaking into people's houses. Oh, I wouldn't steal anything. I just rearranged their furniture and
orphan at three, mother and dad both gone, raised by sweet ex-con, tied up and starved at 7. Seriously? Nothing too obscene, I'd better keep it clean. What should I say? What can I tell him?
in school. You want to hear about school? Well, I went to PS crap. I mean, I was the kind of kid always getting slammed into lockers and stuff like that. Not only by the students, by the teachers too. Oh, and I hated sports. And sports were very big. I mean, it was Jock City. But I didn't make one team. See, I couldn't catch a ball if it had Elmer's glue on it. And wouldn't my father have to be this big ex-football hero? I mean, he was so humiliated, he didn't know what to tell his friends. On Father's Day, he told them that I had polio. I used to limp for him. And
God, I'm a wreck. I don't know where to start. I'm gonna fall apart. Where are my childhood memories? Who were the boys? What were my toys? Gone beyond recall. And why am I so tall? What should I say? What can I tell him?
And my mother kept saying, if you don't stop setting your brother on fire, we're going to have to send you away. Well, then I started thinking up all these fantastic ways how to kill myself. And that's when I realized to commit suicide in Buffalo is redundant.
Sheila.
Yes, you want me?
Yes.
He wants me.
To talk.
Right. Well, what do you want to know about me first?
Try, why are you in this business?
Oh, well, I wanted to be a prima ballerina. Woo! That light. What color is that? Do you have anything softer?
Don't worry about the light, Sheila. Just talk.
Well, like I said, I wanted to be a prima ballerina because my mother was a ballerina until my father made her give it up.
Sheila, come down stage. Closer.
Can I sit on your lap?
Do you always come on like this?
No! Sometimes I'm aggressive. Actually, I'm a Leo.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means the other 11 months of the year have to watch out. I'm very strong.
Maybe too strong.
Am I doing something you don't like? I mean, you told me to be myself.
Just bring it down.
Bring what down?
Your attitude. Tell me about your parents.
My parents?
Your father.
Him?
Your mother.
My mother? My mother was raised like a little nun. She couldn't go out. She couldn't babysit.
Sheila, don't perform. Just talk.
But she wanted to be a dancer, and she had all these scholarships and all that, and when she married my father, made her give it up. Isn't this exciting? And then she had this daughter, me, and she made her who she wanted to be, and she was fabulous the way she did it. Do you want to know how she did it?
Yes. But first, let your hair down.
Huh?
Oh, like metaphorically. So.
That's what I've been trying to do. Better?
We'll see. Go on.
Right. How she did it. Well, first she took me to see all the ballets, and then she gave me her own toe shoes, which I used to tiptoe around the sidewalk in on my toes at 5. Ooh, and that's when I saw all the ballets, and I saw the red shoes. no, not till you're 8. Well, by then I was already 6, and I said, but I've got to dance. I mean, anything to get out the house. Nothing. I just said that I wanted to get out of my house.
Why?
The truth?
Sure. You're strong enough.
Well, let's face it. My family scene was, not good. Let's face it. My family scene was, not good. Daddy always thought that you married beneath him. That's what he said, that's what he said. When he proposed, he informed my mother he was probably her very last chance. And though she was 22, though she was 22, though she was 22, she married him. Now life with my dad wasn't never a picnic, more like a come as you are. When I was 5, I remember my mother dug earrings out of the car. Now I knew that they weren't hers, but it wasn't something you want to discuss. He wasn't warm. Well, not to her. Well, not to us. But everything was beautiful at the ballet. Graceful men lift lovely girls in white. Yes, everything was beautiful at the ballet. I was happy at the ballet. That's when I started class. Up a steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up a steep and very narrow stairway. It wasn't paradise. Wasn't paradise. Wasn't paradise. But it was home.
Mother always said I'd be very attractive when I grew up. Different, she said, with a special something and a very, very personal flair. And though I was 8 or 9, I hated her. Now, different is nice, but it sure isn't pretty. Pretty is what it's about. I never met anyone who was different, who couldn't figure that out. So beautiful, I never lived to see. But it was clear, if not to her, well then, to me, that everyone is beautiful at the ballet. Every prince has got to have his song. Yes, everyone is beautiful at the ballet. I was pretty
At the ballet. Up a steep and very narrow stairway to the voice like a metronome. Up a steep and very narrow stairway.
It wasn't paradise,
Wasn't paradise, but it was home.
I don't know what they were for or against, really. Except each other. I was born to save their marriage, but when my father came to pick my mother up from the hospital, he That's what she said. That's what she said. It wasn't warm. Not to her.
Christine.
Oh no!
That's what he said.
Me? Oh God. Well, I don't know where to begin.
Tell him how you started. Just.
Well, everyone says that whenever I was little, every time they put on the radio, I'd just get up and start dancing. And then there was this man who came around to my house selling
Lessons!
Lessons, right. Oh, and he was a terrific salesman. I mean, I'll never forget it. I remember he put me up against this television set. It was one of those great big square things, and he turned me around, picked up my foot, touched it to the back of my head, and said, "This little girl's gonna be a star." Well, I don't know if it was the look on my face or the fact that I wouldn't let go of his leg, but my mother saw how much it meant to me. I mean, I watched everything on television that had dancing in it, especially. It was every Sunday.
Ed Sullivan.
Oh, right! Ed Sullivan, every Sunday. Like church. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm terribly nervous.
That's all right. Just take a minute. Pull yourself together.
For her, this is together.
He's right. Anyway, I always knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to be like those people in the movies. Only it's funny, I never wanted to be like Ann Miller. I wanted to be like Doris Day. Except I had this one little,
Problem.
See, I really couldn't sing. I could never really sing. What I couldn't do was
Sing.
I had trouble with the
notes.
It goes all around my
Throat.
It's a terrifying.
Thing.
See, I really couldn't hear which note was lower or was
Higher.
Which is why I disappear if someone says, "Let's start a
Choir.
Hey, when I begin to
Shriek.
it's a cross between
Squeak.
and a quiver or a
Moan.
It's a little like a
Note.
or the record player.
Broke.
What it doesn't have is
Tone.
Oh, I know you're thinking, what a crazy.
Ding-a-ling.
But I really couldn't
Sing.
I could never really
Sing.
What I couldn't do was
Sing. 3 blind mice.
3 blind mice. It isn't intentional.
She's doing her best. Jingle bells, jingle bells.
Jingle bells, jingle bells. It really blows my mind.
She gets depressed.
But what I lack
I sure make up in. And all my friends say that I'm perfect for the shower. Still, I'm terrific at it.
Dance.
Guys are peeing in there. I'm a birdie on them.
Ring.
But when I begin to,
Sharp.
they say, who's the little?
Swarp.
Going pong instead of.
Ring.
And when Christmas comes and all my friends go, it is so disheartening. It is so disquieting. It is so discouraging. Please stop answering.
Ring.
See, I really couldn't sing. I could never really
Sing.
What I couldn't do was sing.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, do, si, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, la. Sing, 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 sing,
Alan and Christine, back in line. Mark.
Well, I get the feeling most of you always knew what you wanted to do. Me, I didn't. I was just a kid for a while. Oh, then one day, well, my dad used to have this fabulous library in the back of the house, and when I was about 11, I guess, I found this medical textbook. It had pictures of the male and female anatomy. I found that very interesting. I used to read that book a lot.
Were you interested in medicine or just into the pictures?
No,
Hello, 12.
Hello, 13. Changes all.
Time to die.
To break out.
It's a mess!
It's a mess.
time to go.
Time to go.
Adolescence, adolescence. Too young to take over. Too old to ignore.
Gee, I'm almost ready.
But what for? There's a lot I am not certain of. Hello 12, hello 13, hello love.
book, I diagnosed my own appendicitis. Next day, I went to our doctor down the block. Sure enough, acute appendicitis. They rushed me right to the hospital. Well, I figured this book would cover everything the rest of my life. And when I was 13, I had my first dream. And I went right back to the book. Milky discharge, milky discharge, milky discharge. Gonorrhea. I was in shock, gonorrhea. Before I even started, I was terrified. I couldn't tell my mother I had gonorrhea. So the book said drink a lot of water.
Is that all the book said?
No, it said take penicillin, strepto, something or other, but I couldn't do any of that unless I told somebody. So all I could do was drink the water, and I drank like 20 glasses a day for 3 weeks. I almost drowned. Finally, I went to confession and told the priest I had gonorrhea. Well, he was in shock too. Who have you been with, my son? Nobody. Nobody. Then how can you have gonorrhea? Well, I told him about the book's diagnosis for the milky discharge, and he set me straight. It's the only time the church ever helped me out. Well, I was
4'10", 4'10". That's the story of my life. I remember when everybody was my size. Boy, was that great. But then everybody started moving up, and there I was, stuck at 4'10", 4'10". But I kept hoping and praying. I used to hang from a parallel bar by the hour, hoping I'd stretch just an inch more. into dancing then. And I was good, and I wanted so much to grow up to be a prima ballerina. Then I went out for cheerleader. And they told me, no dice. You'll get lost on the football field. The pom-poms are bigger than you. I spent my whole childhood waiting to grow.
One little fart, and they called me Stinky for 3 years.
Goodbye 12, goodbye 13, hello love. Oh, down below, up above.
I'll show you mine. This is Romeo.
Seeing Daddy naked.
Time to grow, time to grow. La la la.
Mom and Dad were doing it.
I'm gonna be a movie star.
But you see, the only thing about me that grew was my desire. I was never gonna be Maria Tochief. I was just this peanut on point. That was my whole trip, my size. It still is. God, my last show I was 32 and I played a 14-year-old brat.
I thought you said you were 21.
So I got caught. But I don't look it, and I shouldn't knock it, because I've always been able to work. From the time I was 5 in summer stuck, up till now I've never stopped, 'cause whatever I am.
So excited because I'm gonna go to the High School of Performing Arts. I was dying to be a serious actress. Anyway, it's the first day of acting class and we're in the auditorium and the teacher, Mr. Carp. Oh, Mr. Carp. Anyways, he puts us up on the stage with our legs around each other, one in back of the other, and he says, okay, we're gonna do improvisations. You're on a bobsled, it's snowing out, and it's cold. Okay, go. Every day for a week we would try to feel the motion down the hill. Every day for a week we would try to hear the wind rush, feel the chill. And I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see what I had inside. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and I tried. And everybody's going, whoosh, whoosh. I feel the snow, I feel the cold, I feel the air. And Mr. Carp turns to me and he says, okay, Morales, what did you feel? And I said, nothing, I'm feeling nothing. And he says nothing could get a girl transferred. They all felt something, but I felt nothing, except the feeling that this garbage was absurd. But I said to myself, hey, it's only the first week, maybe it's genetic. They don't have bobsleds in San Juan. Second week, more advanced, and we had to be a table, be a sports car, ice cream cone. Mr. Carp, he would say, very good, except Morales, try Morales, all alone. So I dug right down to the bottom of my soul to see how an ice cream felt. Yes, I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and I tried to melt. The kids yelled nothing, they called me nothing, and Carp allowed it, which really makes me burn. They were so helpful, they called me hopeless, until I really didn't know where else to turn. And Carp kept saying, Morales, maybe you should transfer to Girls High. You'll never be an actress, never. Jesus Christ! Went to church, praying Santa Maria, send me guidance on my knees. Went to church, praying Santa Maria, help me feel it, pretty please. And a voice from down at the bottom of my soul came up to the top of my head. And a voice from down at the bottom of my soul, here is what it said. This man is nothing. This course is nothing. If you want something, go find a better class. And when you find one, you'll be an actress. And I assure you that's what finally came to pass. 6 months later I heard that Carp had died. And I dug right down to the bottom of my soul and cried. 'Cause I felt nothing. But I didn't mean for him to die or anything, but
When I turned 15, I lost the bum lane soccer joint ever. You know, the nightclub union, 'cause I could make $60 a week working these strip joints. I started in Kansas City. I worked this one nightclub about 8 weeks straight, and I really became friendly with this dancer. Her name was Lola Torres. Well, she really took to me. Anyways, she used to come pick me up in this big pink Cadillac convertible, and I'd come tripping out of the house with my little tuxedo and my tap shoes in my hand. We'll drive down the block with her long red hair just blowing in the wind.
Goodbye 12, goodbye 13, hello love.
What's the call? Stop making your nose.
tits. When am I gonna grow tits?
If Troy Donahue could be a movie star, then I could be a movie star.
Well, when the guys on the block saw Lola, they all wanted to know what the story was. I was talking about this complicated romance we was having. Actually, she was going with it.
Little brat, that's what my sister was, a little brat. And that's why I shaved her head. I'm glad I shaved her head. But then my father lost his job, so we had to leave El Paso and we wound up in St. Louis, Missouri. Well, it was the furthest thing from my mind to be a dancer, but my mother would embarrass me. So when she came to pick me up in school with all the scraping yellow rollers in her hair, no matter how much I begged her, she'd say, "What are you, ashamed of your own mother?" But the thing that made my daddy laugh so much was when I used to jump and dance around the living room.
Dad would take Mom to Roseland. She'd come home with her shoes in her hand.
Mama fat, always in the kitchen, cooking all the time. You're mad.
Darling, I can tell you now. Your father went through life with an open fly.
Tits, where are my tits? Listen to your mother. The stage and movie people got there because they're special. You're
We
mad.
take after your father's side of the family, the ugly side.
Wait until your father gets home.
Swear to God, he home to die.
And it was the first time I'd ever seen a dead body. But then when I was 15, the most terrible thing happened. The 10
Sally Ketchum. And I was feeling her boobs and feeling her boobs. And about an hour or so, she said, "Oh, don't you want to feel anything else?" And I suddenly thought to myself, no, I don't.
Did that come as a surprise to you?
I guess, yeah. It was probably the first time I realized I was homosexual. And I got so depressed because I thought being gay meant being an outcast all the rest of my life. A bum. And I said, gee, I'll never get to wear nice clothes. And I was really into clothes. I had this fabulous pair of pink and blue powder blue pants.
What am I gonna say when he calls on me?
My only adolescence, my only adolescence, my only adolescence, my only adolescence, suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly I'm 17, and suddenly there's a lot I am not certain of. Goodbye 12, goodbye 13, hello.
Imagine me, this kindergarten teacher. And I thought, think Richie, think Richie, what are you gonna be? Think Richie, when you get out of Richie, but ain't nobody gonna Saturday we go. Scholarship to life, and I was scared. Think Richie, scared, Richie, scared, Richie, scared, Richie, my crazy son, my beautiful son. My childhood gone goodbye, goodbye 12, goodbye 13, goodbye 14, goodbye 15, goodbye 16, goodbye 17. Hello, go to it, 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 go to it. Now life really begins. Go to it. And now life really begins. Go to it. And now life really begins. Go to it. And now life really begins. Go to it. Go to it.
The day after I turned 18, I kissed the folks goodbye and got on a Trailways bus and headed for the Big Bad Apple. 'Cause I wanted to be a rockette. Oh, but let's get one thing straight. See, I never heard about the red shoes. I never saw the red shoes. I didn't give a flying frick about the red shoes. I'd actually decided to be a rockette because this girl from my hometown, Luella Heiner, she had gotten out and made it to New York, and she was a rockette. Well, she came home on Christmas to visit, and they threw her a parade. A goddamn parade! I mean, I stood for 2 hours twirling a baton in the rain. Unfortunately, though, she got knocked up over Christmas. Merry Christmas! I never made it back to Radio City, but that was my plan. New York, New York, here I come! Only I had one minor problem. See, I was ugly. Ugly, skinny, homely, unattractive, and flat as a pancake. Get the picture? Right. Anyway, I got off the bus with $87 in my pocket and 7 years of tap and acrobatics training. I mean, I could do 180-degree split and come up tapping the Morse code. With that kind of talent, I figured the mayor would be waiting for me at Port Authority. Wrong. I had to wait 6 months to get an audition. Well, the big day finally came, and I showed up to the music hall with my little white tights and my little white dress and my little ugly face and my long blonde hair, which was natural then, of course. Oh, and my little red patent leather tap shoes. I mean, I looked like Nellie the nurse. Anyway, I get up to the stage and I do my little tap dance routine, and the man says to me, "Can you do pancakes?" I mean, well, sure. I could do terrific pancakes, but they weren't good enough. You see, what he was trying to tell me was it wasn't the way I looked. But anyway, after a while, I caught on. I saw what they were hiring. I also swiped my dance card once after an audition. And on a scale of 10, they gave me, for dance, 10. For looks, 3. Well, dance 10, looks 3. And I'm still on unemployment, dancing for my own enjoyment. That ain't it, kid. That ain't it, kid. Dance 10, looks 3. It's like to die. Left the theater and called the doctor for my appointment to buy this and that, orchestra and balcony. What you want is what you see. Take the nose with it, all that goes with it. This and that. I have never seen it fail. Debutante or chorus girl or wife. This and that can change your life. They sure changed mine. You're all looking at me now, aren't you? Well, go out and buy some. Have it all done. Honey, take my word. Grab a cab, come on. See the wizard on Park and 73rd floor. This and that. Orchestra and balcony. What you want is what you see. Keep the best of you, do the rest of you, pit or class. I have never seen it fail. Debutante or chorus girl or wife. This and that, yes, this and that. I've changed my life.
Paul. Sir? Would you step out of line? When did you start dancing, Paul?
Not until very late.
Why?
I don't know why, I just didn't.
Well, what did you do?
Oh, nothing much.
Come on, Paul, you must have done something. How old were you when you started dancing?
16.
Well, what did you do up until you were 16? I mean, what was your family like?
We were close.
Close? Brothers? Sisters?
2 sisters. One died when I was 14.
How?
I don't really want to talk about that. Why do I have to talk about that?
Lori, can we please sit down?
Zach, can the kids sit down now?
Yes, can the adults please smoke?
All right, okay. All right, everyone out in the hallway. Paul, we'll continue this later. Cassie, stay on stage, please.
Wow. This audition is really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
What do you think? I need a job.
In the chorus?
Oh, Zach, I'd love a part, of course, but I'll take what I can get.
You're too good for the chorus, Cassie.
Too good. I did a couple of dance parts, so what?
You were featured. You stopped 2 shows cold. Your career was going fine here in New York.
I can't get a job, Zach. God, you sound like all my friends, my fans, acting like I'm this big star and don't know it, when the truth is I never even came close and no one has the guts to tell me, well, it would be nice to be a star, but I'm not. I'm a dancer. Give me somebody to dance with. Give me somebody to show. Let me wake up in the morning to find I have somewhere exciting to go.
So you're going through a slow period. It happens to everyone. Something will happen.
That's what I kept telling myself in California. And I kept telling myself that, and telling myself that, well, nothing will happen. I can't act.
What?
I can't act. And there I am. California's supposed to be this actress. Well, it didn't take me very long to figure out that I can't act. Didn't take Hollywood very long either.
You didn't work out there.
Oh, sure. A rotten part in a so-so film. Part ended up getting cut. Thank God. I was a go-go dancer in a TV movie of the week. Let's see. Oh, commercials. I almost got to squeeze a roll of toilet paper but ended up flunking out in the finals. Isn't that something? 17 years in the business and I end up flunking toilet paper squeezing? And I was a dancing Band-Aid. That was fun. We had an earthquake. I got a terrific tan. And you must have heard about.
I did hear that you were going out with some big agent. Being a bit wild, running around, carrying on.
Well, when you're a woman of leisure, what else is there to do but get a bit wild and run around? Not to mention getting fat and going crazy, which is why I came back to New York. Which is why I'm here today, Zach. Old dear. Little pussy cat. I need a job. To have something that I can believe in. To have something to be. Use me, choose me.
I just can't see you dancing in the chorus, Cassie.
Why not?
Look, if you need some money, call my business manager.
Well, sure, I need money. Who doesn't? But I don't need a handout. I need a job. I need a job, and I don't know any other way to say it. Do you need me to say it again?
No.
Fine. Then we got that far. Look, I haven't worked in 2 years. Not really. There's nothing left for me to do, so I'm putting myself on the line. Yes, I am putting myself on your line. I don't want to wait on tables, and what I really don't want to do is teach other people how to do what I should be doing myself. God, I'm a dancer. A dancer dances. Give me somebody to dance with. Give me a place to fit in. Help help me return to the world of the living by showing me how to begin. Play me the music, give me the chance to come through. All I ever needed was the music and the mirror and the chance to dance for you. Give me a job and you instantly get me involved. If you give me a job, then the rest of the crap will get solved. Put me to work, you would think that by now I'm allowed. I'll do you proud. Throw me a rope to grab onto. Help me to prove that I'm strong. Give me a chance to look forward to saying, hey, listen, they're playing my song. Play me the music. Give me the chance to come through. All I ever needed was the music and the mirror and the chance to dance.
You can't go back to the chorus, Cassie. That's not the answer.
I'm not trying to go back. I'm trying to start over, Zach. I'll settle for that. Starting over.
Starting over. We can't.
What, you're talking about...
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you are. You're talking about us.
Cassie, let's just keep this business, please.
Well, by all means. That's what it's all about, Zach. Isn't it? Work?
Well, you shouldn't have come. You don't dance like anyone else. You don't fit in. You don't know how to.
But I did years ago, and I can do it again. You're not gonna even let me try? Please. Just give me a chance.
Excuse me, do you want the kids back now?
No. Take the kids back down to the basement. Teach them the lyric to that number. Oh, and send Paul in. All right. Go with Lori. Learn your lyric.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. I really like the way you dance, Paul. No, I mean it. So, I want to try this again. First of all, if you're gonna change your name, Why go from a Puerto Rican name to an Italian one?
Well, because I don't look it. People tell me, you don't look Puerto Rican, you don't look Puerto Rican. But I am.
So you figured you looked Italian?
No, I just wanted to become someone new, so I became Paul San Marco.
Why did you want to become someone new?
Why, I'm not exactly proud of my past.
Who is? But that's what the word means, Paul. Past.
Well, that's easy for you to say, but
Look, Paul, what made you start dancing? Your parents?
no. What do Puerto Ricans know about theater? But my father loved movies, and he'd take us all the time. He worked nights, and he'd come home and take us to 42nd Street, and we'd come out of one movie and go to another and another movie. I don't know why, but I loved musicals.
How old were you?
7 or 8.
On 42nd Street?
Yeah, it was a trip, and, well,
Look, Paul, if this is too rough for you, I have your picture and resume.
no, okay. From seeing all those movie musicals, I used to dance on the street. And I would get caught all the time. God, it was embarrassing. I was always pretending to be Sid Charisse, always, which I don't really understand because I always wanted to be an actor. I mean, I really wanted to perform. Once, my cousin said to me, "Oh, you'll never be an actor." And I knew she was telling me this because I was such a sissy. I mean, I was terribly effeminate. See, I always knew I was gay. That didn't bother me. What bothered me was I didn't know how to be a boy. One day, I'd look myself in the mirror and I'd tell myself, you're 14 years old and you're gay. What are you going to do with your life? By that time, I was in Cardinal Hayes High School. There were 3,000 boys there. I had no protection anymore. No homeroom where I could be charming and funny with all the tough guys so they'd fight all my battles for me, like when I went to small schools. See, I liked school. But my grades got so bad, even if I knew the answers to questions, I wouldn't raise my hand. I was too afraid they'll laugh at me. But I really didn't want to. I couldn't take it anymore. See, what I was doing when I quit school was trying to find out who I was. How to be a man. You know, there are a lot of people in this world who don't know how to be men. And since then, I found out that I am one. And I was looking for the wrong thing. I was trying to be butch. Anyways, somebody tells me they're looking for male dancers down at the Jewel Box Review. You know, the drag show. So, I go down to audition. And now from all those years pretending to be Sid Charisse, I had this fabulous extension. I mean, they look at me and they tell me, you're too short to be a boy. Would you like to be a pony? And I say, what's that? They tell me a girl. What do I have to do? Show us your legs. I have hair on my legs. That's okay, just come on upstairs. So I went, and they hiked up my dungarees and put a pair of nylon stockings and high heels on me. It was freaky, it was incredible. And after they took me back downstairs, they told me I have wonderful legs. I said, really? Terrific. See, I was only 16 at the time, so I kept it all from my parents. But I was finally in show business. I mean, nothing to brag about, but without an education, you couldn't get a good job. And it was a job. I had friends. We were working the Apollo on 125th Street, doing 4 shows a day and a movie. It was really tacky. We were going to Chicago. My parents wanted to say goodbye, so they were going to bring my luggage to the theater after the show. Well, we were doing this Oriental number, and I looked like Anime Wong. I mean, 2 great big chrysanthemums on either side of my head, a huge headdress with gold balls hanging all over it. I was going on for the finale, and I was headed down the stairs, and who should I see standing by the stage door? My parents. They got there too early. I freaked. I didn't know what to do. I thought to myself, I know, I'll just walk right past them with everyone else, and they'll never recognize me. So, I take a deep breath, and I start down the stairs. And just as I passed my mother, I heard her say, "Oh my God." Well, I died. But what could I do? I mean, I had to go back on the finale, so I kept going. And after the show, I went back to my dressing room, and after I was finished dressing, and taking off my makeup, I went back downstairs. And there they were, standing in the middle of all these. And all they said to me was, "Please write, make sure you eat, and take care of yourself." And just before my parents left, my father turned to the producer and he said, "Take care of my son." And that was the first time he'd ever called me that. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Zach, do you want the kids back now?
All right, send them in.
Okay, kids, here we go. Everybody in.
You can sing.
I can what?
Sing.
What?
Sing. Sing.
All right. This is the same number we worked on earlier. It also goes with the lyrics that you just learned. Now, this is important. I want to see unison dancing. Every head, arm, body angle, exactly the same. You must blend. This is one of those numbers where you're backing the star. You're her frame. I don't want anyone to pull my eye. Now let's review it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1.
Singular sensation, every little step she takes. One thrilling combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you know who. One moment in her presence and you can't forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give her your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the one?
Okay, let's do the whole thing facing away from the mirror. Let me get the girls in a line. Taller girls in the middle, shorter girls on the end. 5,
Oh,
6,
I don't
7.
have a hat.
Hold it, Lori, a hat.
Here, take mine.
Thank you.
5, 6, 7, 8, 1. You're late.
Singular sensation, every little step she takes. One
Don't pop the head, Cassie.
thrilling combination, every move that she makes.
Maggie, make it sharper.
One smile and suddenly nobody else
Too high with the leg,
will
Cassie.
do. You
Too much
know
7, 8.
1.
Don't pump the head, Cassie.
Rhythm combination, every move that she makes. One smile and suddenly nobody else will do. You know you'll never be lonely with you know who. One moment in her presence and you can't forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none.
You're restoring the combination, Cassie. Pull in. Pull it. James like everyone else.
Do I really have to mention she's the one?
All right, everyone in a line. Smile and sing.
What's wrong? What are you doing?
My job.
What?
How can you do it? You got out of the course when you were 22. What the hell makes you think you can come back now?
My sanity.
Cassie! You can't do it.
But I didn't. I did what you wanted. I pulled in, I cooled it, I danced like everybody else.
I know you did. And to be perfectly honest, I couldn't stand it.
You know, that's your problem. Why? Because you were the one who took me out of the chorus in the first place? Does that make you feel like some kind of failure?
Why did you leave?
Oh, so we are gonna get into that?
Why did you leave? I came home one night and you were gone.
Why, Zach, you noticed.
Very funny.
You'd already left me weeks before.
Left. I thought we were living together.
No. Sharing the same apartment, maybe. I mean, in the real sense of the word left, you left. Well, you were madly in love again.
I wasn't. You know I wasn't. I was directing my first play.
And you were in love with it, and often the only world that ever means anything to you.
Cassie, you know how important that was to me. Hell, if I could direct a straight play and pull it off, it meant I wasn't going to be stuck making up dance steps for the rest of my life.
You were never going to be stuck. You were going to make sure you did it all. Direct, choreograph musicals, plays, movies. God, I knew you loved your work, but you really get off on it, don't you?
Yeah, I guess I do. You didn't seem to mind that when we were working together. It was only when we weren't that you...
I didn't mind not being a part of your work. I loved you. I could have handled that. It was not being a part of your life that got to me. And not being able to keep up with you, because that's what you expected. I know you did. You were moving on up and you wanted me to be right there with you while I was a good dancer. But you wanted me to be a star.
What's wrong with that? Why shouldn't you be? Why shouldn't you be the best you can be? When I left the course, I decided
That's
that
not a decision, that's a disease. God, good, better, best, I hate it. How can you stand it? Rehearsing one show after the next 24 hours a day for the rest of your life?
1, 2, 3.
You know, you're not even doing it for yourself. You're trying to prove something. Like I was, because I was trying to prove it to you, to keep you, to prove to you, to get you back. Well, I don't want to prove anything anymore. I want to do what I love as much as I can, as long as I can. Who are you doing it for?
1 thrilling combination.
I'm sorry, I have no right to judge. We should be over this by now.
One smile and
Are
suddenly nobody else will do.
I am.
Good. Then don't think you need to treat me like anybody different.
Is that really what you want from me? Is this really what you want to do?
1 moment in her presence and you can't forget the rest. For the girl is second best to none. Son, ooh, sigh, give me your attention. Do I really have to mention she's the
Yes. I would be proud to be one of them. They're wonderful.
You're special.
We're all special. He's special, and she's special, and Sheila, and Richie, and Connie. They're all special. I'd be happy to be in that line. Yes, I would. So I'll take chorus. you'll take me?
7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Well, who do you want to hire?
I don't know.
What do you want to do now?
Start matching them up. Do the tab number.
All right, everyone, I'm going to put you into groups now. Let me see. I'll start with Dawn, Sheila, Bobby, and BB. Five, 6, 7, 8. Stay on that beat. Let me see those smiles. Not that phony self smile. Let me see those I love to dance smiles. Okay, all right, stage left. Now let me see Deanna here with Greg, Valerie, Mike dance with Val, and give me Paul and Connie. 5, 6, 7, 8. Connie, relax, loosen up, enjoy it.
Is it your ankle?
No,
Ow!
it's his knee.
Oh, is it an old injury?
Yeah, it's his cartilage. He had surgery on it
Well,
last
step back. Give him some air.
You should call a doctor.
No, I don't want a doctor.
Who's
You
your
should
doctor?
call
No.
a doctor.
Paul, who's your doctor?
No, I don't want a doctor.
Call Dr. Sydney Rhodes 5957639.
Call him.
Dr. Sydney Rhodes 5957639.
Relax. Don't worry about it.
You should really prop something under his knee.
Give me a dance bag.
No, I'm fine. Really, I think I just twisted it.
All right, easy. Ready? Up.
Does anybody have any Darvid or Valium?
Someone get some water.
I will.
Paul, you'll be all right. Don't worry.
Yeah, out of a job, huh?
Oh, yo, you shouldn't give him that. You don't know what's.
Please, I've had 3 already today. It's fine.
Right.
I'll go.
No.
I hope.
Okay. All right. Easy. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Which one is his?
3. Paul, I'll talk to you later. Call me from the hospital. Keep breathing. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. What do you do when you can't dance anymore?
I die.
No.
What kind
Really?
of question is that?
Yeah, real heavy.
Yeah.
I know. But what do you do?
Well, I'll tell you. Because I'm getting scared. I love being in this business, but one day it hits you. Okay, Richie, you've been having fun for almost 8 years now. But where's it getting you?
A lot of people are feeling that way and they're getting out of the business.
There's no security in dancing.
Wait a minute.
No promotion, no advancement.
Well, if you're looking for that kind of security, then you can just forget
No,
that.
it's not just that.
Well, what then?
I could do without that, but there's no work anymore.
Tell me about it.
Well, sure it is, but isn't that happening to
Okay,
everyone?
please. I don't want to hear about how Broadway is dying. I just got here.
Look, they're not doing big musicals like they used to.
But it is. Even if you get the show, it's gonna close one day. Nothing runs forever, right?
Well, yes, but that's just the way it is, guys.
No, she's right.
And then you have to start all over again, because the only chorus line you can depend on in this business is the one at unemployment.
Well, don't you need more than just dance in the chorus?
Yeah, I just want to get in one.
Oh, I want to be something besides the tall, red-headed one, second from the end. Not that I want to be a star or anything.
Well, I do.
Oh, who doesn't? Everybody in the whole country wants to be a star.
Okay. I admit it. I want to be the next one.
Exactly.
But she dances.
I know. Don't you just love her?
I want to know what you're gonna do when you can't dance anymore.
Who cares? I mean, I don't care if I never dance a day as long as I live. I mean, I'd be happy going to Hollywood and replacing Jill St. John. Big deal, right? I can dream, can't I?
Yeah, but dreams don't pay the rent.
So I'll find someone who can.
That's the thing that gets me. A girl can always get married.
That's
These bodies don't last forever.
Okay, please.
We're no better off than athletes.
Oh, I can't say sorry. I can't worry about any of that right now. Because I plan to go on kicking these legs as long as I can. When I can't, well, I'll just do something else.
Right. Yeah. So you get into acting.
Oh my God.
That's not the only answer. If you love it, it's fabulous to find out you can talk too. That's what I'm into at least. I'm not very good, but I'm working on it. And I'll tell you something, honey. It beats busting your butt dancing every day. I mean, at least when you're an actor, you stand a
Oh, but
chance.
Carol, hold on. There are a lot more actors that have worked than dancers.
Exactly. Peter, we're all here because well, we want to be here, and you're all acting like it's just another job, and it's not, okay? So what are you all talking about?
Life! Darlings, it is tough all over. So
man.
that's why I have no plans and no alternatives. Just get me through the day. One day at a time is enough for me to deal with.
Listen, we all feel the same way or we wouldn't be here. I have a wife and 2 kids, and as much as I love dance and theater, it's about paying the bills now and getting the kids to school. I mean, I gotta go where the money is.
What are you gonna do?
I like to stay in the business. Maybe stage managing. Someday directing.
Hello.
Whatever. I just have to see you, please.
Well, I can't think of anything else I do.
I mean, if we all had to pick another career. Go on, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Young.
I know what I'm gonna do. Because one night, whatever Shoreman's gonna close, and I'm finally gonna be able to get off my diet. Then I'm gonna get in the car with my husband, drive off to our 50 acres in Vermont, have a bunch of kids, dance around my kitchen cooking, and enjoy getting fat!
Sounds good. Except the fat part. But, yeah, that sounds nice. I'd really like that, just not right away.
All I want to be is just happy.
Oh, come on. Aren't you guys happy? Look, I sit around and get depressed and worry about all these things too, but then I meet somebody and they say to me, wow, you dance on Broadway? That's fabulous. You're somebody. You got somewhere. And then I get this feeling inside. Because I remember watching all those girls come in and out of the stage door with their eyelashes and their makeup, and I think to myself, God, I'll never be that old. I'll never be that old. I'll never be old enough to come in and out of that stage door. But deep down inside, you know, I always knew. And I've worked this hard, damn it, and I've come this far, and I'm not going back now.
Right, that's what I used to say. I gotta be a ballerina by the time I'm 18. But then when I found out I should be in a musical comedy, I said, okay, I'll be a chorus girl, but I gotta be playing all the parts by the time I'm 21.
Oh my God. Oh, you did that too? You gave yourself a time limit.
Yeah.
I still do it.
And then you're 25 and you just say a couple years more. Well, hell, I'm 30. I mean, how many years do I have left to be a chorus cutie? 3? 4 if I had my eyes done? I don't know, I just don't want to dance on that level anymore. So just lately I've been thinking about opening up a dance studio. I don't know, am I growing up? Am I copping out?
No. Who knows anything?
I don't know.
Who does? Who does? Who knows anything? All we can do is just wait and see.
Right. But if today were the day you had to quit dancing, how would you feel?
Kiss today goodbye. The sweetness and the sorrow. Wish me luck the same to but I can't regret what I did for love, what I did for love.
Look, my eyes are dry. The gift was ours to borrow. It's as if we always knew. And I won't forget what I did for love, what I did for love.
Gone, love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye and point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love. Love is never gone. As we travel on, love's what we'll remember. Kiss today goodbye. Point me toward tomorrow. Point me toward tomorrow. We did what we had to do. Won't forget, can't regret what I did for love. What I did for love. What I did for love.
I just want to say, I think you're all terrific. And you've been wonderful about going through all of this today. I sincerely wish that I could hire all of you. But I can't. When I call your name, please step forward. Al. Dawn. Greg. Deanna. No. I'm wrong. Deanna, back in line. Christine. Phoebe. Sheila. Connie. And Maggie. Front line. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm sorry. Rehearsals begin September 22nd. We'll rehearse for 6 weeks for the 2-month out-of-town tryout. Our New York opening will be sometime mid-January. Be prepared to sign a standard minimum contract. You'll be contacted sometime next week as to when and where to sign your contract. And I am very excited that we are going to be working together.